When you scoop out a butternut or kabocha squash, what do you do with the seeds? Most people scrape them straight into the trash. They're slippery, stringy, and just seem like waste. But what if those seeds hold some of the most powerful brain and vitality nutrients you can get from any whole food? Today, that habit changes. Inside pumpkin seeds are two compounds that researchers worldwide have been studying intensively: lecithin and zinc. Together, they work on your brain cells, your hormones, and your prostate in ways that most people never expect from something they toss in the sink every week. Let's start with lecithin. Your brain is roughly 60% fat by dry weight, and the membranes wrapping every single brain cell are largely made of phospholipids, the family that lecithin belongs to. Inside lecithin is a compound called phosphatidylcholine. Your brain converts this directly into acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter responsible for memory formation and learning. When acetylcholine production falls, so does your ability to recall names, hold concentration, and process new information. Research examining brain tissue in Alzheimer's patients consistently finds a dramatic reduction in the very neurons that produce acetylcholine. Keeping its raw material flowing is not a small thing. A long-term study tracking adults over 60 found that consistent lecithin intake was associated with a 19% improvement in memory test scores and meaningful gains in focus-related markers. Pumpkin seeds are among the richest plant sources of natural, unprocessed lecithin, with an absorption advantage over heat-treated commercial forms. Lecithin also acts as a natural emulsifier in your blood vessels, breaking down cholesterol deposits on arterial walls before they restrict blood flow to the brain. Clean vessels mean a well-fed brain, and a well-fed brain ages more slowly. Now, zinc. A 28-gram handful of pumpkin seeds delivers roughly 7 to 10 milligrams of zinc, covering 70 to nearly 100% of the recommended daily intake for adult men. Among plant foods, that is exceptional. Zinc is a required cofactor in testosterone synthesis. When zinc levels drop, testosterone follows, and with it goes energy, muscle recovery, libido, and mental sharpness. Men who feel chronically tired, mentally foggy, or physically weaker than they used to without a clear reason should consider zinc status before assuming age is the only explanation. The prostate connection is equally striking. Prostate tissue holds the highest zinc concentration of any soft tissue in the male body. Healthy prostate cells depend on maintaining that high zinc level to divide normally. A landmark study following 1,431 men with benign prostatic hyperplasia over 12 months found that those who consumed pumpkin seeds daily showed more than 60% improvement in nighttime urination symptoms compared to the control group. A European clinical trial found that 58.5% of the pumpkin seed group reported meaningful symptom relief, outperforming placebo by a statistically significant margin. For men over 50, this is not a trivial benefit. There is more. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, at 576 milligrams per 100 grams, which your body converts first to serotonin and then to melatonin, your body's own sleep signal. 1 ounce provides about 37% of your daily magnesium, a mineral that quiets the nervous system and relaxes muscle tension, the two things standing between many people and a genuinely restful night. Sleep matters for the brain beyond rest. Deep sleep activates your brain's own waste removal system, flushing out toxic proteins that accumulate during the day. Consistent poor sleep allows those proteins to build up, and long-term buildup is linked to cognitive decline. Add magnesium's anti-inflammatory effects, the omega-3 fatty acids in the seed oil, and a generous supply of vitamin E and carotenoids, and you have a food that simultaneously protects cardiovascular tissue, supports hormone production, nourishes neurons, and promotes sleep quality, all from a source most people discard twice a week. So how do you actually use them? Rinse fresh seeds from your squash. Soak them 10 minutes to loosen the fiber, pat, dry, and spread them on a tray to air dry. Then dry toast them in a pan on low heat for 6 to 8 minutes, stirring constantly. No oil needed. The seeds' own healthy fats keep them from sticking and develop a naturally nutty flavor. Keep them in a sealed container in the refrigerator for up to 3 weeks. A practical daily amount is 25 to 30 grams, roughly a small handful. For a morning brain boost, blend 2 tablespoons of toasted seeds with 200 milliliters of unsweetened soy milk, half a frozen banana, and a teaspoon of matcha powder. The soy milk adds its own lecithin. The banana provides potassium for blood pressure, and the matcha's L-theanine sharpens focus without the jitteriness of coffee. Most people report noticeably clearer mornings within 2 weeks. For evenings, stir a tablespoon of toasted seeds into miso soup, or sprinkle them over a salad. To wind down with tryptophan and magnesium before bed. A few important cautions. Pumpkin seeds are calorie-dense, around 150 to 180 calories per 30 grams. If you are managing your weight, replace another high-fat snack rather than adding on top. Anyone with reduced kidney function should check with their doctor first, as the phosphorus and potassium content can be significant. If you have a seed allergy history, start with 10 to 15 grams and monitor your response before increasing. These seeds support your health alongside medical care, not instead of it. Never discontinue prescribed medication based on dietary changes alone. Start a simple 7-day trial. Days 1 through 3, replace your usual afternoon snack with a handful of toasted pumpkin seeds. Days 4 and 5, add them to your morning smoothie. Days 6 and 7, incorporate them into dinner. By the end of the week, notice your sleep quality, your morning energy, and your afternoon focus. The signals your body sends are real and trackable. You have been discarding something genuinely valuable every time you prepared squash. That changes today. The seed most people throw away is one of the most nutrient-complete, science-backed whole foods available to you. And it costs almost nothing extra when it comes attached to food you are already buying. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe, and share it with someone who still throws the seeds away. Leave a comment below with any questions and I will answer every one. Next time, we are covering the best foods to pair with pumpkin seeds for doubled effect. Turn on notifications so you do not miss it. Take care of your health today.